Welcome back to Cask and Point. Today is day one of our advent calendar with the New Era Bourbon Club. So over the course of the next 25 days, we're going to be trying some fun, funky, mystery samples from the New Era Bourbon Club. We're going to give tasting notes, we're going to rate them all, and then at the end of the video, we're going to find out what they all are together. So we're going to try to guess, we're going to try to have some fun. Let's get right into day one. On the nose here, there's a good amount of cherry candy. There's definitely some caramel decadence on this. But there's a lot of oak as well, like a nice musty oak to this that's really giving a lot of depth. In the beginning, I thought this might be like a Wild Turkey Russell's Store pick, but later down the line, it's smelling much similar to like an Old Stag Jr. pick, actually, with this kind of old, musty, funky oak. Overall, though, it smells really good. There's definitely a little bit of rye spice on that, a little bit of dill, some cloves. Overall, I think this is a very pungent nose. It smells higher proof. Let's try it. Interesting. Oh, very interesting. So on the palate, it's a little bit flatter. In the beginning, it gave me a lot of cherry and caramel. Then it developed into a good amount of oak and a little bit of rye spice. Wow, that doesn't taste super high proof on the palate. I'm thinking around 105, 110. I'm definitely going back to thinking this might be a really good Russell's Store pick, but on the nose, it smells older than 8, 9, 10 years old, so it's gonna be a tough one. Let's take a second sip. Yeah, it's not super viscous. There's a lot of sweetness on there. There's definitely some spicy candy on that. There's definitely some nutmeg on that. Definitely some cinnamon on that. That's a relatively complex pour. I would definitely say it's better than like a daily sipper level, but it's not going to stun anybody, but it's really, really nice actually. And on the nose, the musty oak is coming more and more prominent as I take further sips. I think the oak here is really, really interesting. It's very good. Right now, I'm thinking it's somewhere in the 7s, and I think it's a really good Russell's Store pick, but I could be way off. Let's take a third sip here. We'll give a final guess, and we'll find out what it is. Yeah, short to medium finish. Very fruity. Caramel, maple, honey, vanilla. Some oak on there. The oak on the nose is much stronger than the oak on the palate. But it's good. It's good. I would rate this a 7.5. I think it's very solid. Let's find out what it is. Now, I have my laptop here that'll expose it, and I'll show you guys on the screen what I'm looking at here. But I have a Google Doc that has everything. So let's find out. For day one, we have, let's check the image, Russell's Reserve 10-year. Oh, but this is 90 proof. Interesting. So we were right that it's a Wild Turkey pick. So it's not a Russell's pick, but it seems like it's the 10-year 90 proof Russell's that sells for about $40. But there's a laser code on here that actually says L01. So it's a 2001 bottle, which is really interesting. So we were definitely right that we were in the Wild Turkey genre here. And I thought it was a really good Russell's Store pick, but I could definitely see, looking back on it, it is a little bit lower proof. It's pretty flat on the palate. So even 110 proof was pushing it. But 90 proof, 10 years old, the good old $40 bottle that we see on the shelves every day, except it's a variant from 2001. And I'll show you some photos on the screen. That is super cool. That was a lot of fun. It's solid. And I would say it's better than most Russell's Store picks are today. So well done. I'll catch you guys all in day 2 tomorrow. But for now, have a lovely rest of your day.